Uh-oh. It's battery time.
There goes my weird kid. He's a monster fanatic, in case y'all didn't know yet.
And that monster signifies that this is an official video from us.
He's goofy. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel.
If you're new.
If you're new. She did it again on Sassy.
Yep.
I'm gonna just sassy smack her if I ever get to Toronto. Anyway.
There's gonna be a sassy smack fight.
I had an eventful afternoon. That's all I can say. Well, no, it turns out I can say a lot more. Basically, I had some medical issues, and I ended up having to go to the doctor. Called yesterday. They got me in today, and I'm grateful for that.
Too bad it required her to drive to Marysville.
Yeah, it's a long drive. Now I'm tired. But no news is good news. And I have to have some tests done. So I'm just waiting to get that taken care of and find out what's going on with me. But I saw the strangest thing. I was sitting in the parking lot getting ready to go in, get my mask, get my stuff together. And I look up, and there on the other side of the parking lot in the grass went a brown horse. Quarter horse. Beautiful horse. 16 hands if he was an inch. Huge horse. With the bridle hanging down off of him, and no rider, and no people with him. He was just walking sedately along the edge of the parking lot, like that was his regular path, and every day was Sunday. I was so confused. What was a horse doing in town? Pretty soon, though, I saw a woman come hurrying along behind him with a little dog on a leash, and I think she was after him. He must have got away from him.
Huh.
But, oh my goodness gracious. A horse in town. So, Chris, tell about your day.
It was good. We went to Putt Putt Golf area near the site, actually, not too far down from the site.
Is that a new one to you?
Yeah. Well, I've been there twice before, and once we got to go golfing. The other time we did not. But yeah, it's new to me.
So,
Was it the one where you can get a free game if you get a hole in one?
No, that one's in Gahanna.
Oh, bummer. Did you get any holes in one?
Nope,
Or is it hole in ones?
hole in ones. But no, I did not get any hole in ones. It doesn't help that it's outdoor, and everyone picked the ball and stuck me with the pink ball. It was hard to see.
Oh, bummer. Pink! Of course it was pink! Ah! Ah! Did you have to take your own lunch?
Yes, I had the usual: a ham sandwich, Doritos, a dessert, and a drink.
It's gonna be time to buy you Doritos before too much longer, isn't it?
Yep.
so how jelly were the people when you introduced them to Doritos 3D?
I didn't take Doritos 3D to them yet.
You should.
The bags I get are too big for that.
You can put them in a baggie.
There you go. Do that.
So I went to go to the doctor today, and I kept forgetting everything, and I kept having to go back and get it, and go back and get it. I get about into Delaware, which we live in the country, and I realized that my hair is still soppy wet and hanging down my back. I was never so glad to have a rubber band in my purse in my life as I was. Ugh, I felt so stupid. Sorry about the traffic being so loud.
It's been loud since I came home.
Our town's been a lot busier ever since they put in that Sheets.
No, it hadn't.
I think it had. Sheets is a really good place.
It hasn't been any busier.
You don't think
But
it's
we were over at Sheets the other day. What was that? Yesterday?
Yeah.
And the Jeep was pulled up by the front door, and all the tires were flat.
That said, I do think it wasn't the tires being flat as a sort of a tragic case or whatnot. I think they just kept a set of flats that they could swap in to prevent Grand Theft Auto.
I don't know. But we're on our way to Rebel Toys now.
because Kissy wants to sell things.
And I want all his money.
I think I owe you 51.
Yep.
Yep.
If he gets more than 51, but less than, let's say, 70, he gets to keep it all. If it's over 70, however, he's going to want to sleep with one eye open.
It won't be over 70.
It won't.
It probably won't be 51. It'll probably be about $12.
I don't know. My chair in the same condition over 2 years ago, only listing I saw had it for 60.
Yeah, but that don't mean that's what they'll give you.
You never know.
Well, usually they take the price and try to match it for the buyback value. So let's say it's 60 on eBay, they try to give me a 40.
Right.
Which
And
is
they
still
turn
a sizable
around and
amount.
flip it for like 50 or something.
Right. Oh, we got to do a special shout out. Everybody say hi, Bonnie.
Hey,
Hi,
Bon
Bonnie.
Bon.
She had her other eye surgery today, which is great news. I'm sorry she had to go through it, but I'm glad she got it done. Bonnie, we hope you're feeling well and get well soon, and yay!
Yep.
Anything else?
Chinese food.
Chinese food. Tell the internet what her picture is on my phone.
Get the L, Ben.
An egg roll.
Because Bonnie takes us for Chinese food.
Say it right.
Food. You know, I was watching them talk about that movie last night on a podcast or something.
Uh-huh.
It was too funny. Took me back.
Didn't that brighten up your shibby day?
It brightened up my shibby day. Shibby. Bonnie told us they sold Zeus.
Tires?
Yeah.
Who they sell it to?
I don't know, but the Zeus sign is gone.
Wonder why Zeus Tires is gone.
I don't know. I guess it's still a tire store, and they fixed up her tires for her. But beyond that, I couldn't tell you.
I guess they just wanted to get out of the business.
I don't know. Maybe the old guy decided to retire.
So he sold it to someone who could take it over. And these...
Or maybe he's slimming down to one store because he has a store in another town.
He has a store up in Marion.
So maybe he's just slimming it down to Marion.
I hope the pandemic didn't get him. I don't mean that as far as health. I mean, which I hope the pandemic didn't get him that way too. What I mean is, I hope that it didn't cut his business down so bad he couldn't hold on to it anymore.
Yeah.
Same here. I can see a lot of people who ran small businesses relying on somebody with bigger pockets having to buy out their business and essentially give them a golden parachute to get off what could only be described by them as a pandemic-induced sinking ship.
Ben's had a lot of time to think about this shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I could draw another comparison that made me think of why they were doing that.
Yeah.
VGMX is out Game Island and 2 VGMXs.
Yeah.
Then the guy threatened to retire, closed down to 1 VGMX. Then he closed down Game Island because he thought he was going to sell the business to a new owner. And he didn't retire.
I wonder if it was because of the pandemic.
This was well before the pandemic, though.
It was actually before 2019 came around.
Yeah, because Game Island was there from a year before to late 18.
So now there's only one VGMX?
Yes. And it's on Schrock Road. That's why Pixel Palace is on Hard Road almost, on the other road, you know?
I was coming home and they said there was a accident at Sawmill and Hard. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad I don't have to drive down that way anymore.
Well, you don't have to drive down that far to go towards Hard Road, but you went to Pixel Palace Games, you're like still in the Delaware side of Powell on that end.
At least I think it was Sawmill and Hard. Don't quote me.
I think Sawmill mixes Hard.
Or passing by our newspaper.
Yeah.
Yep.
They share a building with the PNC.
Now comes the hard
Parking,
part. Finding a parking space.
Yeah. Did we pass by 2 of them?
No, this ain't even the
That was
correct
for
building.
curbside pickup.
Oh, I thought it was like we were at Rebel Toys. There.
Remember, Rebel Toys is down that away.
Yep, it's in the next block. Oh,
I
you
keep
took my
thinking
spot.
it's this block.
No poop.
Some a-hole took your spot.
Yep.
Ram 'em.
Damn. His car's bigger than ours.
If it's older than ours, it wins. If it's newer than ours, they'll ram them.
Listen at him. He obviously doesn't pay the car insurance in this family.
Neither do I, to be fair.
Like a 2005 can crumple a 2022. Or a year's a current year for cars.
Depends on who makes it.
Like if it's a cheap as heck Ford, we can take them out.
Yeah, but then they'd end up having to rebuild it into a Dodge. Because everybody knows that a Ford is an over-rebuilt Dodge.
No, it isn't.
I'm just messing with all y'all.
I say from behind the wheel of my Ford.
Well, this one ain't an over-rebuilt Dodge.
No parking. 9 to 5. Well, I'll just pull up here then.
448. Pickup only. I'll try to be quick. I'll let
good
you
luck.
wrap up without me.
All right. Well, really, I think that's about all there is to this video. Did you have stuff you wanted to add, Ben?
Just
To
this.
the right, right?
Right.
Drink more Monster. Drink more Monster.
Chris is all jelly because I went here.
White Castle, 100th birthday.
And got me a drink.
Not
I told
sponsored, by the way.
I told him I got a whole crave case and ate them on the way home. For a good 5 seconds, I think he believed me. Poor kid.
I
You should
personally,
know not to believe a word I say.
I personally couldn't have cared less, though.
It's never going to be your favorite place, but you like their chicken rings.
Yeah, fair enough. I like their chicken rings, but I'm not gonna make a special trip just for that.
There was just such a long line at McDonald's. I didn't want to wait for a root beer, and I wanted a root beer. So, I went to White Castle.
Because
It
he
did
was craving
smell
root
good, though,
beer.
to be honest. Kind of sorry I didn't get something to eat. Yeah, which reminds me, we got to get bananas when we leave here. Don't let me forget.
Hey, Mom,
Don't forget bananas.
don't forget bananas.
That was real helpful, Ben. Gee, thanks.
I pleased to aim. Now let's wrap this up before I get even more onerous.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I meant to add? It seems like there was something I wanted to tell. I can't remember.
It must have been a big fat lie.
Probably.
As I pretend to punch myself in the face.
Well, I guess that's it for this video. Like I said, Bonnie, feel better. We're praying for you. Everybody else, feel better too. Even if there ain't nothing wrong with you. Ba-dum-bum. And come see us on Friday. I will have news of my trip to Marion, where hopefully I will get to see Lori. So fingers crossed for that. I just have some stuff to drop off. So take it easy and be good to yourselves and take care of yourself and stay out of trouble and wear your mask. And hopefully have a great week. And we'll talk to you on Friday. Bye-bye.